Hello and welcome back to my channel, Elise Beauty Supply. My name is Elise and I am the CEO and founder at Elise Beauty Supply. The purpose of the video today is to share with you our brand story and how we got started in the beauty supply industry. So before we get into it, I would love for you to go and hit that subscribe button and then the notifications bell so that way you know when a new video is available. All right, so now that we've got that business taken care of, I'm going to go ahead and share with you how I became affiliated in the beauty supply industry. So one of the inspirations are my children. My daughters were going to the beauty supply store like every 2 weeks, and I couldn't understand, why do these girls keep running back and forth to the beauty supply store, changing their hairstyles? If it wasn't braids, then it was a weave. If it wasn't a weave, then it was a wig. And I thought, I am studying for business entrepreneurship and I would like to run my own company someday. How about I think about it? So a friend of mine told me, hey, Chris Rock just released his documentary called Good Hair. I was like, whoa, let me check that out. That might give me some insight into the industry. So what I did was I went to the Red Box, I rented the video, and I have to say, I was impressed. And I said, why not me? Why not you, Elise? You are looking for a business to get involved in, something that is lucrative, where you can make a difference, offer great customer service, great products. There's no one in your area that looks like you that operates a store. So I did some research. I went to YouTube and Google and I was searching for information on how to open a beauty supply store. That is when I stumbled across Professor Devin Robinson. He was talking about his experience as a customer first and then his personal story, how he became a beauty supply store owner of multiple stores. So what I did was I went to his website, I ordered the materials, and I started reading the materials that were sent to me. I took the online classes, I became a member, and next thing you know, I was flying to Atlanta to the conference. I went to the winter conference in 2011. Now what they do is they teach aspiring entrepreneurs how to open beauty supply stores. Not only are they excellent in doing that, they also open the beauty supply stores for you. So I'm talking, they will come and set up a brand new store for you. Of course, there's fees attached to it, but it is an additional service that they offer. So I went ahead, came back home to California, and I thought about it. And so about 2 years later, as I was saving my money, I decided I'm gonna launch at home. I'm gonna launch a home-based beauty supply store, and I'll just start off with hair bundles. So believe it or not, I was selling human hair bundles from my house. It was kind of cool because it was new to me, you know, fast money, quick money, a product that people want, you know, so supply and demand. It's like, okay, the demand was there, but the supply was low for the area. So I started selling hair. What I did was to acquire the hair, I went through Alibaba. I sourced some vendors and tested the hair. Me and my daughter, we tested the hair. When we found a vendor that was had offered quality human hair extensions, then we found a vendor. We used that vendor, and they provided us with quality hair, and then that passed on to the customer. So yes, they got their money's worth, and it was exciting. So how I kept records at that time, it was so interesting. I had a sales receipt book. I acquired this from Walmart, and I would keep track of all my customers, their name, address, phone number, and when they wanted their products delivered. And this was cash based. I didn't have PayPal or Square. I had a cell phone, but I didn't have all the other tools. So like I said, it was cash based. I had my backup with me because I didn't know really who I was delivering to. So I was patient with myself, and I trusted the process. And yes, I continued to sell hair only. And then I ended up finding another vendor who was located in Connecticut. She also had bundles. So then those bundles were just as good. So here I was, I had two suppliers. One was super expensive, the other was more affordable. And you can guess which one that was. Anyway, I really enjoyed that process because it taught me a lot. I learned how to deal with people, and I learned to listen to what people want. So what I did from there was I started to build my Facebook business page. So when I started the Facebook business page, I had a logo, I had photos of the hair, and I had my friends list. That was all I had, was my friend list. So I would market my products on Facebook to people that I don't know, and then I would market on my personal page to people that I knew. So I had two groups to market to. Those were people that I knew and people that I did not know. And so from there, I decided, you know what, let me make myself more visible to the public. And that's when I went to Fast Signs and I gave them a design, which were a picture. It was actually a graphic of virgin 100% human hair. There were the picture of a frontal, and a bundle set, my name, and all of my contact information. So from there, I had the car magnet signs on the car. I had my Facebook, and I had my existing customer base and the people that they were referring to me. So I continued to do that for about 2 years, and then I started to look for a actual location, a storefront where people can come in and shop with me. And so that seemed a little scary, but exciting. So what I did, I searched all throughout Antioch, and then one day I found this spot, this location actually downtown on G Street. It was I couldn't tell how big it was. I was thinking maybe it was around 1,000 square feet, but come to find out it was 850 square feet. So I made contact with the property management, and that gentleman came out a week later. He showed me the place. He told me what the rent would be, the down payment, and the triple net fees. And I thought, okay, this is a good deal. So I went ahead and I told him I wanted the place, but I didn't have all the money yet. So he ended up holding the property for me, the rental. He held it for me. He said, don't worry, I'm gonna hold this for you. This is yours. And lo and behold, I didn't realize it. It was 3 months in total. 3 months went by before I was able to give him the first month, last month, and the security deposit. So as you can imagine, the day that I received the keys to that building, it was so exciting. I'm talking, I was elated. I was like a little kid that got a $20 bill from my daddy in 1980, okay? I was excited. So what happened was we got the keys. We looked at, the building, the interior. We were like, okay, what color we're gonna do on the walls? Are we gonna paint ourselves? We're gonna hire someone to do the painting for us. We had space in the back for a stylist. So we were like, okay, we gotta hire somebody to come and work here, or maybe we can do a contract. I will get into that later. But it was just super exciting. So we had an office in the back. We had the salon area, which had 2 sinks and space for styling. So the 2 shampoo bowl areas and then a styling area. Then in the rear was another rectangular shaped room that would accommodate esthetician services, for example, and a very nice bathroom, very, very nice. It was just as comfortable as being at home. So super excited. So what we decided to do was that we would hire a painter. So of course I went to Facebook and found a painter. He and his team, which was him and another his co-worker or his contractor, they came out and they painted for us. They charged us $500 and they painted 850 square feet. It took them less than a full day's work to get the painting done. And from there we ordered the equipment. I will share with you where I got the equipment from in the description below. It was exciting, guys. Again, we contacted Fast Signs and they put the signage on the exterior of the window. And so they also did the lettering on the above the window on the exterior of the building. So our grand opening ended up being set for July 15th. So it took us about 30 days from June 15th to July 15th to open the store. First opening day, you know, as it was approaching, we were very, very, very nervous, but we knew we can do it. So I will share with you some of the photos of those early days. Check them out. So what do you think? Aren't those nice? Yes. So on the first day, oh, we showed up early. We were there early, nervous. We opened the doors, and what do you know? No, there was not a line. You know, in the beginning I thought, oh my God, there's gonna be a line. You know, there probably was that wrapped around the building. So we pulled up, there wasn't a line, but we were still nervous. We were open for about 30 minutes. And that's when the rain came. People were coming in from the neighborhood, the news that hit Facebook and Instagram. I believe we announced it on Instagram as well, but I know that people did find out, you know, because we were telling everybody, even in the neighborhood. So everyone, you know, was coming by, and I noticed that they were buying the hair bundles. Now, as you saw in the photos, we had hair bundles as our primary hair source in the store. We sold the weaving needles, the thread, the glue for quick weave, the glue remover, shampoo, conditioner, hair growth oils, accessories including mink lashes and jewelry. So that was our primary product mix. It was very different, but it worked. I mean, we sold out. We started off, we purchased 100 bundles, and we had 100 bundles. I can't remember the exact count on the lace fronts closures that we had, but I know we started off with 100 bundles, and we were reordering before the end of the week. And so the bundles just kept coming. The orders, we just kept reordering, and we never really completely ran out. We came close, but we didn't completely run out. And I say, you know what? When we dropped down to that reorder point, which for me was 10, that's when I would re-up. So that was a system that I created just to avoid the embarrassment of running out of product. So our customers were very happy. We began to have a following on Google. So we had customers that would go to Google and leave a review about our company, as well as Yelp users. And that made all the difference in the world to have people leave public comments that were favorable, as well as sharing their experience with us, with the public. And 99% of the time they were good. Of course, we had a few who were disgruntled or maybe felt like they were entitled to more than what they received. And that's going to happen in any business. You will never be able to make everybody happy. It's just not going to happen. You're not going to please everyone. But as long as you follow your own bylaws and you create a system that is favorable to the customer, that is fair, still while respecting your business and your terms and conditions, you will be just fine. So here we are. That was 2015. It's now 2021. I am going to stop right here because this is a two-part series and I don't want to overwhelm you. So I'm going to go ahead and share the rest of this story with you next week on Monday, which I believe is the 13th. I will see you all then. In the meantime, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll know exactly when that video is ready. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.